Paving this shit crank.
What's up, you guys? I did this story on the NFL quarterback. His name is Deshaun Watson. And in the first video that I did, he strongly denied all allegations against himself. And in that video, there was a lawyer that was representing the victims. I forgot to write his name down, but what struck me weird was that the lawyer took to social media to inform this gentleman that he was pressing a lawsuit against him for sexual assault and I guess battery. So even the football team for the Houston Texans were like, well, this is kind of a weird way to inform somebody that they're being sued. So I'm going to get into this story because now it says Deshaun Watson has several other lawsuits pending. So let's get to it. And this is from CNN. Deshaun Watson, NFL star, now faces 7 lawsuits for alleged sexual assault, you guys. It seems like it's going on like really bad now. 4 new lawsuits have been filed against Houston Texan star quarterback Deshaun Watson, alleging sexual assault. Wow. If you're guilty, dude, I'm going to get to my comments in a minute. The additional claims come from 4 women who say he contacted them for service like massage therapy. That brings the total of lawsuits to the Pro Bowl quarterback to 7. They were filed in Harris County, Texas this week by attorney Tony Busby. Yeah, that's his name, Busby, who is representing the 7 women. Wow. This guy strongly denied it. So we'll see, you guys. After the first suit was filed on Tuesday, Watson denied those allegations in a statement posted to Twitter. And I believe this is where this is where Busby allegedly posted his lawsuit against the quarterback, and he did not get any paperwork or anything to say that there is a lawsuit, going on right now. So I kind of found that to be strange as well, but we'll see as time goes on because you can't really count things out. Watson attorney Rusty Hardin said Friday after the subsequent 6 lawsuits were filed that he is extremely proud to represent Watson and wholly stand behind him against what we believe are meritless. And then the thing that gets me is that in the other story that I read, the lawyer wanted him to pay him a 6-figure lawsuit, I guess, not to continue in court. So when you have these situations where you want to settle out or you want the person to settle out, it's always an iffy situation, because there may not be any truth to it. He might have gathered other women that are trying to get a payout. I don't know. That's why I said alleged, and these are only allegations. Okay. However, we will wait to comment in detail until we completed our review of the numerous involving allegations from Mr. Busby. Hardin said, we will respond next week and ask you to keep an open mind until we do so. Exactly. So now people are going to run with this story as well. I'm only bringing it because, there's another sexual allegation situation going on right now. And I kind of want to say this may not be the same thing because the lawyer, just like, it's the opposite because T.I. is the perpetrator. But this lawyer was demanding a 6-figure income and did not go through the appropriate steps to summons, or how do they say, serve the gentleman with papers to let him know that there are some court filings against him. So this story is like kind of crazy to me. I don't understand what or how long this guy has been a lawyer, but we clearly know this is not the appropriate way to do it. He's not hard to find, especially being in the limelight. If these allegations were absolutely true in the file, you filed papers, all you had to do is, contact Texas Houston football team, and they would have worked with you and to try to find out if there was any truth to anything that these young ladies are saying. And I'm not saying that these ladies are lying either, because we don't know, we weren't there. So we have to be careful when we throw our own opinions and start judging people. Okay, let me see if I can read this name, because this is a hell of a name. Watson agent David Mulgutty, I hope that is it, posted a tweet on Friday saying sexual assault is real. Victims should be heard. Offenders prosecuted. Then warned of the existence of false allegations on a phenomenon that studies show is very rare. Okay, so I don't know what's at the bottom. Oh, okay, they're not allowing this video to be played for whatever reason, and I respect that. Okay, oops, sorry. Ooh, come on. The latest four lawsuit allegate Watson. The latest four lawsuits allege Watson assaulted and harassed the women. The four new lawsuits filed Tuesday accuse Watson of assault and harassment, while two say that he tried to kiss them. Okay. One of the lawsuits alleged Watson sexually assaulted the plaintiff on multiple occasions. And see, when it comes to these multiple occasions, if I worked in a massage parlor and I was a masseuse and the guy assaulted me the first time, I would go straight directly to the police, especially if it was a sexual assault, and he would no longer be welcome into that shop. So if you allow yourself to be sexually assaulted multiple times, and if it was on different occasions, then apparently it didn't bother you. I don't care how much money somebody is giving you. When they're assaulting you, you need to make that situation go away by stopping it, by contacting the correct authorities, not sitting there and then later on say, oh, it was multiple times. Why didn't you come forth the first time? Did he threaten your life to kill you? If he didn't, then why did it take you so long? Is there paperwork to prove these allegations? If not, why wait? I mean, come on now. I'm just getting really sick of all this stuff where people are coming out talking about this person did this to me and that, and they've done it multiple times, and you've done nothing to stop this person from doing anything unless they held a gun to your head like T.I. did. And I'm not trying to compare, unless they threatened your life or anything to that magnitude, then you should not be afraid to go to the cops and show them, and tell them what happened. What happened to the video? Is there a videotape that can prove these allegations? Because most of the times they have videos, or if not videos, audios, to make sure that their staff is safe. What happened to the panic button? Did you push the panic button? I just don't get it. And I'm not trying to say that victims are not real. Victims are very real, but when it comes to people trying to get a come up, trying to get money and hurt somebody else to get financial gain, that's where it makes me angry. Okay, so CNN contacted the Houston Police Department and asked whether the agency is investigating the claims, but received a no comment. Okay, let me go further. Hold on. Houston police later posted a statement on Twitter that said no incident reports have been filed in this jurisdiction, and the department is unaware of any contact between Houston Police Department and Houston Attorney Tony Busby regarding the allegations contained in his recent filed lawsuits. See, this is what I'm saying. Something is very fishy about this guy, because like I said before this, I just said it, was there any police reports or anything? Did you go to the hospital? Did you tell someone? Did they report it? Because most of the times if a victim is too scared to report it, then you have a friend that is strong enough to say, let's call the police and let's get this out and let it be known. So I'm thinking that this man is trying to, what do you call it? I know somebody probably already said it, but get money, extort money out of this man, so that they can receive financial gain. The Harris County Sheriff's Office told CNN on Thursday it had not opened any investigations into Watson, according to Senior Deputy Thomas M. Gilliland. I hope I said his name right. Forgive me if I chopped it up. During a news conference, Busby said he has been formally contacted by the Houston Police Department. It is our intention for the clients that are willing to do so to put together a package and to submit it to the Houston Police Department of the information that we have, Busby said. Okay, but they just said right here at the top that the police said that there has been no incident reports. Nothing has been filed in his jurisdiction, and the department is unaware of any contact between Houston Police Department and the attorney Busby. So you see, there's a bunch of lies going on with this guy. It may be that this guy is a crook, and he's probably getting these women together, to try to extort money out of this guy, thinking, hoping that this guy will well, let's settle out of court. I'll give you the 6 figures and make it go away. But the guy was like, look, I didn't do that, so I'm not giving you no money. So that makes me believe that this guy is telling the absolute truth. Why would you pay somebody if you're innocent? Only a guilty person would try to say, okay, I'll give you this money. No. The Houston Texans issued a statement Thursday that said the NFL informed us today that they will conduct an investigation into the allegations made in the civil lawsuit filed against Deshaun Watson. But you got to remember also, you guys, the civil lawsuit was filed online. Everything was done online. This guy, Watson, had no clue that a lawsuit was filed against him. If he had not paid attention probably to the internet, the social media sites and things of that nature, if he had not have paid attention, he probably would have lost by default. They probably could have got millions of dollars out of him by default, because who does that? Who files lawsuits and not do it? Who does that over the social media? Even with the courts being closed, there were court situations that were going on with people that I knew. Even with the courts being closed, they postponed it until the courts were able to see the people for whatever cases. You had to actually go to the court and file the paper and pay the fee to file. So how in the heck is it that you could do this over the internet? This is what gets me. If this guy is lying, I pray that they strip him of his license, and I pray that he and those chicks spend time in jail for trying to extort money out of this man. That's cold. Now this man has to fight to save his reputation. We continue to take this and all matters involving anyone within the Houston Texans organization seriously, the statement said. We do not anticipate making any additional statements until the NFL's investigation is concluded, you guys. When asked if the league had opened an investigation, NFL spokesperson Brian McCarthy said the matter is under review of the personal conduct policy. Watson has played 4 seasons in Houston and has been selected for 3 Pro Bowls, according to the Spot Track, excuse me, you guys, website. He signed a 4-year, $156 million contract in 2020. See, this is what they're after. They're after the money. And kudos, my hat goes off to him for not getting scared and settling because somebody decided they want to be greedy and take this man's money. You're going to demand that he gives you a 6-figure settlement? Wow. And nobody is aware of these findings. Nobody. Lord God, because there's a Pasadena, Texas. I don't know why I said that. The Houston Police Department is not aware. They have no reports of any type of misconduct between he and those ladies at the massage parlor. So this is going to be interesting to see where this story goes. You guys take care of yourself and be good to one another, okay? And send your prayers out to this young man, especially if he's innocent, because he's going to need it, because this is damaging his career. This is damaging his character, and they probably have him on leave and hold until they can investigate. So guys, until next time, please hit that like button, that post notification bell, and guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So until next video, you guys, you take care of each other, and you guys watch out for these folks, because they're getting more and more desperate each and every day. Okay, I'll talk to you guys on another video. Bye bye.